Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's edition of Facebook Live at Night, my Tuesday night edition. My name is Felton Parker. Today is Tuesday, November 11th, 2025. As always, each day is a wonderful day to be blessed by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Actually, today is Veterans Day. In tonight's video, what I have for you guys is the list of all the National Day holidays from my National Day calendar segment. That includes my featured National Day holiday. And as I just mentioned, I'll have the background and overview of Veterans Day and how it was started and how we're celebrating it today. Also tonight, right after my National Day calendar segment, I will have my famous birthday segment for you all, where it features our famous people who were born on this day. Also tonight in my weather segment, I will let you all know exactly what we're expecting for tomorrow, which is Wednesday, the last half of this week, the upcoming weekend, and on to the start of next week. So without further ado, let's get things started here on this Tuesday night as we conclude yet another day. And of course, as I just mentioned, once again, today was Veterans Day, a day we take time to honor and serve our fallen heroes. And I'm about to get in, y'all, and just shortly from now, I'm about to get into that with you guys. And also, excuse me. And also, are you guys looking forward to the holidays? So if for those of you who are still up watching me live, please comment and let me know about veterans. But anyway, today was Veterans. So again, today was National Sunday Day, and of course today was Veterans Day. And that's my main topic for you guys here on this Tuesday night. On this day, Veterans Day honors military veterans who served in the United States Armed Forces. The federal holiday coincides with Armistice Day and Remembrance Day, which marks World War I. These observances reflect the end of significant hostilities at the 11th hour on the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918, when the armistice with Germany took effect. Initially, the United States observed Armistice Day as well. However, it evolved into the current Veterans Day in 1954. Veterans Day is not to be confused with Memorial Day or Armed Forces Day. Veterans Day celebrates all United States military veterans. However, Memorial Day is set aside for remembering men and women who died while serving. Additionally, Armed Forces Day recognizes the men and women currently serving in the United States military. Here's how to observe. Since Veterans Day is a federally designated holiday, many businesses and schools close for the day. Additionally, employers may recognize their veteran employees through special events. Throughout the day, local, state, and federal organizations host Veterans Day ceremonies. Non-essential federal government offices close on this holiday, including all United States post offices. So, if you did not get any mail, if no mail came out your mailbox today, you know what that means. It was a federal holiday, and everything should resume tomorrow as usual. As a result, postal workers make no deliveries. Additionally, all federal workers receive holiday pay on Veterans Day. However, those who are required to work sometimes receive holiday pay in addition to their wages. Attend a ceremony and take a veteran you know out for a meal. Organize a veteran appreciation luncheon at your work or in your community. The United States Marine Corps customarily observes its birthday November 10th, 1775, and Veterans Day is a 96-hour liberty period. Find Veterans Day deals earning veterans on celebration on the. You can, of course, I'm sure you were able to spend this day by calling up a restaurant nearest you to find out what special they offer for veterans. Since today has happened to be such an extremely popular day. So 9 Ways to Honor Veterans gives you a full list of ways to make the most of Veterans Day. Be sure to use hashtag Veterans Day to show your appreciation and give shout outs to those you know on social media. It is grammatically acceptable to print out the holidays as veteran with the apostrophe S Day or veterans with the apostrophe at the end. However, the United States government decided that the United States government declared the observance using the attributive without an apostrophe rather than the possessive case in the official spelling. Thank a veteran, use hashtag Veterans Day to post on social media. Now here's the history behind this holiday. Here's the history behind Veterans Day. U.S. President Woodrow Wilson first proclaimed Armistice Day on November 11, 1919. At the time, he said, quote, "To us in America, the reflections of Armistice Day will be filled with solemn pride in the heroism of those who died in the country's service and with gratitude for the victory, both because of the thing from which it has freed us and because of the opportunity it has given America to show her sympathy with peace and justice in the councils of the nations," end quote. The United States Congress passed a concurrent resolution on June 4, 1926. The resolution requested that President Calvin Coolidge issued another proclamation to observe November 11th with appropriate ceremonies. A congressional act approved May 13, 1938 made the 11th of November in each year a legal holiday. Quote, "A day to be dedicated to the cause of world peace and to be thereafter celebrated, known as Armistice Day," end quote. Raymond Weeks. In 1945, World War II veteran Raymond Weeks from Birmingham, Alabama, expressed an idea. Weeks proposed to expand Armistice Day to celebrate all veterans who served in the U.S. military. Weeks led a delegation to General Dwight Eisenhower, who supported the idea of National Veterans Day. Then in 1947, Weeks led the first national celebration in Alabama. Annually, the country recognizes veterans until he died in 1985. President Reagan honored him at the White House in 1982. Weeks earned the Presidential Citizenship Medal as the driving force for the national holiday. Elizabeth Dole prepared the briefing for President Reagan, calling Weeks the father of Veterans Day. 1954. In 1954, U.S. Representative Ed Reeves from Emporia, Kansas, presented a bill establishing the holiday through Congress. President Dwight D. Eisenhower, also from Kansas, signed the bill into law on May 26, 1954. Congress amended this act on June 1, 1954. Excuse me. Congress amended this act on June 1, 1954, replacing armistice with veterans, and it has been known as Veterans Day since. 1971. Initially, the country observed Veterans Day on November 11th. However, starting in 1971, the Uniform Monday Holiday Act required the federal holiday to be moved. Congress scheduled the observance for the fourth Monday of October. In 1978, Congress moved it back to its original celebration on November 11th. While the legal holiday remains on November 11th, if that day happens to be on a Saturday or Sunday, then organizations that formally observe the holiday will generally be closed or on the adjacent Friday or Monday, respectively. So most recently, Veterans Day, the last time Veterans Day fell on the weekend was in 2023. So in that year, Veterans Day was on a Saturday. That means it would have to be observed on November 10th, which was a Friday that year, the day before. The next time this happens with Veterans Day falling on the weekend will be in 2028. So Canadians celebrate too. Likewise, Canadians celebrate their veterans. Likewise, Canadians celebrate their veterans on November 11th yearly, known as Remembrance Day on Canadian calendars. Many businesses close for the morning out of respect, with numerous services in several cities across the country. Canadians wear poppies from November 1st to noon on November 11th in support of Legions purchasing and wearing the poppies. Veterans Day. Excuse me. Veterans Day, originally known as Armistice Day, is a federal holiday in the United States observed annually on November 11th for honoring military veterans of the United States Armed Forces. It coincides with holidays in several countries, including Armistice Day and Remembrance Day, which also occur on the anniversary of the end of World War I. Major hostilities of World War I were formally ended at the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918, when armistice with Germany went into effect. At the urging of major U.S. veteran organizations, Armistice Day was renamed Veterans Day in 1954. Veterans Day is distinct from Memorial Day, a U.S. public holiday in May. Veterans Day commemorates the service of all U.S. veterans, while the older Memorial Day, which grew out of Civil War commemoration, specifically honors those who have died while in military service. Another military holiday that also occurs in May, Armed Forces Day, honors those currently serving in the U.S. military. Additionally, Women Veterans Day is recognized by a growing number of U.S. states that specifically honor women who have served in the U.S. military. So this is a Wikipedia article on Wikipedia in reference to Veterans Day. I just like to let you guys take a look and see. This exact same stuff I read to you about Veterans Day. Here's what it said, the message from President Woodrow Wilson on November 11th, 1919. Message to his countrymen on the first Armistice Day, which he expressed what he felt the day meant to Americans. Exactly what I just read to you guys just a few minutes ago in reference to Veterans Day. And now let's see which of our notable famous people who have had their birthdays celebrated on this day, Veterans Day, on Veterans Day. Excuse me. Today, movie actor Leonardo DiCaprio turns 51. Movie actress Demi Moore turns 63. Movie actor Connor Price turns 31. TV actor Park Solomon turns 26. Pop singer Jacob Brightside turns 28. Movie actor Stanley Tucci turns 65. Movie actor Scoot McNairy turns 48. Movie actor Ty Sheridan turns 29. TV actor David DeLuise turns 54. Movie actress Callista Flockhart turns 61. TV actress Camille Hyde turns 32. Movie actor Adam Beach turns 53. Those are following famous people who have celebrated their birthdays earlier today on this day, Tuesday, November 11th. And now, let's start focusing on your weather. And of course, I do have some very impressive rain chances I do have some very impressive rain chances on the way. I'll let you guys know when we finally could see rain. So the warming trend continues. Comparing to the past several nights, tonight will be warmer, only dropping to the 40s and 50s. The warmth will continue into tomorrow afternoon with highs in the 70s. So warmer lows tonight, mostly in the upper 50s to low 60s. So we should be in the upper 50s tonight. That's just, it's rather than us being well below normal, we'll only be above normal. And high temperatures tomorrow with clear skies with afternoon highs in the 70s. So we should be, for us, we should be in the mid to upper 70s. So we're going back above normal with temperatures again. And before long, and now here are your averages and records for this day, Tuesday, November 11th. Normal high is 69, normal low is 46. And our normal high temperature, normal high temperature, our normal high is now 69. 69 degrees is now our normal high temperature. And so from now to at least the middle of March, our average high temperature will be below 70. Again, as of today, our normal high temperature is now 69 degrees. Our normal low is 46. 86 is a record high set on this day back in 1896. 25 is a record low set on this day back in 1950. And we are not under any advisories, watchers, or warnings here on this Tuesday night. We are all clear. We are not receiving. Not one spot across the 4-state region is receiving any rain. Neither across the southeastern U.S. Not one location is receiving any rain. We are totally dry, being influenced by high pressure. Now, of course, yesterday turned out to be a rather chilly day for us with highs only reaching yesterday turned out to be a rather chilly day for us with high temperatures only reaching the mid to upper 50s. So now we started off rather quite chilly again this morning with lows starting off in the mid 30s. But today, with the return, with the return of south, of course we've had, so today turned out to be a very breezy day with winds with southerly winds with gusts peaking over 20 miles per hour at times. So it turned out to be rather it was a return of breezy south winds which pushed out high temperatures up. So humidity levels remain fairly low. It was a little breezy day for us with winds from the south. So we've experienced sunshine along with just a few clouds. So it turned out to be another fairly decent dry day for us. Even though we started rather chilly this morning with each location experiencing at least an area-wide frost. Some areas may have gotten down to freezing, but we're not going to be as cold now. I'll explain more why tonight, first thing tomorrow morning, why we shouldn't be nearly as cold as we were this morning. Our actual high temperature today in Shreveport was 70 degrees. So we reached a high temperature earlier this afternoon of 70 degrees. That's actually close to our normal high temperature, which is now 69. So we were only 1 degree above normal. Our low temperature this morning, however, we were well below normal with our low temperature. Our low temperature this morning was 36. That's 10 degrees below our normal low, which is 46. So our actual high temperature earlier today was 70 degrees. That's actually 1 degree above normal. So after at least a couple days of seeing high temperature with below normal high temperatures, today we were just about right at normal, right where we should be this time of year, in upper 60s, close to 70. So technically we should still at least be close to 70 by the time we approach early to mid-November. So today turned out to be an entirely rather seasonal day for us. Temperature outside here on this Tuesday night is 57 degrees with clear skies. Humidity is 57%. Temperature outside here on this Tuesday night is 57 degrees with clear skies. Humidity is 67%. Dew point is 46 degrees. We have a south wind at 9 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is at 30.17 inches and visibility is at 10 miles. Frigid cold in the east. Snow continues in the Great Lakes. A frigid cold air mass will continue to bring colder weather across the eastern two-thirds of the country early this week. Record low temperatures are expected to be tied or broken across the southeast and Florida. Period snow will continue downwind of the Great Lakes and in portions of interior New England through Tuesday afternoon, with several inches of snowfall accumulation expected. Excuse me. So tonight, we should bottom at 52 degrees with clear skies with the south wind at 8 miles per hour. So tonight should be rather seasonally mild evening for us. So tonight we should be milder. So now we may have a cool start to the day tomorrow, but so tomorrow morning should be milder. So definitely tomorrow you necessarily won't have to worry about bundling up when when you're heading out the door tomorrow morning. So it's definitely not. So we're not going to be as cold as. So say goodbye to the cold, chilly, freezing mornings that we've experienced over the past couple of days, because we are in for a warm up. So we're returning to above normal temperatures for the remainder of this week, which will eventually lead up to our rain chances. I'll let you guys know when we can see rain. Our low temperature. So tonight, our low temperature is forecast to be. Tonight, our low temperature is forecast to be 52 degrees with clear skies with a south wind at 8 miles per hour. No rain is expected. Now tomorrow, as we go into your Wednesday, it will be a pleasant day for us with mostly sunny skies. Temperatures, of course, will be warmer. Temperatures tomorrow for your Wednesday should be much warmer than today. So now today ended up warmer than yesterday. Today ended up warmer than yesterday, and tomorrow is going to end up even warmer than today, with a high temperature of 78 degrees with the south-southwest wind at 8 miles per hour, and no rains expected tomorrow as we look into your Wednesday. So we're expecting another dry day for us, another great day. So if you have not made your way out to the State Fair of Louisiana, time is just about to begin to start running out. We're now approaching the final few days. We're now approaching the final few days of the State Fair of this year's State Fair of Louisiana. So it looks like the weather should be cool. Weather should be agreeable to if your plans including taking a lunch break, if your plans including spending the day or eating out at the State Fair, or if you plan on taking some time off work to spend time at the State Fair. Should be a great day to go to grab lunch or grab a bite to eat from one of the vendors at the State Fair. Should be a great day. With the high temperature tomorrow of 78, should be a great day. So please keep them. The State Fair of Louisiana ends this Sunday. So here's how we're expecting tomorrow as we go into your Wednesday. So we should be expecting mainly clear skies and overnight hours tonight. We should start out tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. We should start out tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. with partly. So we should start out tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. with partly cloudy skies. So tomorrow morning. So here's how we're setting up your Wednesday. Here's how conditions are looking. Tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. with partly cloudy skies, we should be at 52 degrees. 9 a.m. tomorrow with mostly sunny skies, we should be at 61 degrees. Noon tomorrow with mostly sunny skies, we should be at 72 degrees. 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon with mostly sunny skies, we should be at 78 degrees. 6 p.m. tomorrow evening with clear skies, we should be at 70 degrees. And 9 p.m. tomorrow night with clear skies, we should be at 63 degrees. So here's that. So this is how we're setting things up tomorrow for your Wednesday. Be another dry day for us. Should be another dry day for us with no rain expected. Should be another dry day for us tomorrow as we go into your Wednesday with no rain expected. Now let's see what the next. Should be another dry day for us. So if you're planning on heading out, if you're planning on having a day scheduled off work tomorrow, or if you decide to take your kids out to spend a little time at the State Fair once the kids get out of school tomorrow, should be a great day. So we're expecting. Now today we made it to 70 degrees, so I'm expecting even warmer temperatures tomorrow. So we should now be at 69 degrees. Looks like over the next several days we're going to be looking at temperatures. So the temperature we're going to be looking at. The trend of the streak of above normal temperatures do return. Now here's what the next 7 to 10 days have in store for us. By the way, did any of you get a chance to visit the view the Northern Lights earlier this evening? Did any of you capture any pink in the skies earlier this evening? That's caused by the Northern Lights. Unfortunately, I do not live anywhere near where I get excellent views of the Northern Lights. Maybe I'll get better luck next time. Now here's what the next 7 to 10 days have in store for us. After a low temperature night of 52 degrees with clear skies, of course, that's 6 degrees above our normal low, which is now 46. Now tomorrow, going into your Wednesday, on average we should be in the upper 60s. So we're going to be We're going to be almost 10 degrees above normal. And of course, tomorrow should be much warmer compared to what our actual high temperature was today. So it would be a pleasant day for us with mostly sunny skies with the high of 78, low of 57. Winds will be from the south-southwest at 8 miles per hour with no rains expected. Thursday, it would be a very warm day for us with partly the mostly sunny skies with the high of 80, low of 60. Winds will be from the south at 7 miles per hour, no rains expected. And as you go into your Friday, of course, we're expecting a few more clouds during parts of the day Friday. So we will wrap up the week on a warm note. As you go into your Friday, expect another day will be a very warm day for us with partly the mostly sunny skies with the high of 80, low of 61. Winds will be from the south at 9 miles per hour. I'm going to put your rain chance in just a 10%. But I should say that much of the day should be fairly dry. And of course, more than likely we will close out the week on a dry note. Now Saturday, of course, if you're looking for looking for any last minute state fair plans, this is the weekend to do it. Now and as of right now, I'm going to say that Saturday out of the weekend, Saturday would be the pick day to make your way out to the state fair. So expect it will be a very warm day for us with a mix of sunshine with partly mostly cloudy skies for your Saturday. High of 81, low of 63. Winds will be from the south at 9 miles per hour. And put your rain chance at a 10%. So not much is on the way for neither Friday nor Saturday. But Sunday, it will be partly cloudy and very warm with periods of showers and thunderstorms likely. With the high of 81, low of 63, winds will be from the south-southwest at 7 miles per hour, chance rain 50%. And then, of course, now, once our weather is beginning to get serious here. As you go into your Monday, it will be cloudy, warm, and humid with showers and thunderstorms likely. With the high of 81, low of 64, winds will be from the southwest at 8 miles per hour, chance rain 60%. It's too early for me to say whether or not severe weather actually going to happen, but I will keep you posted if any severe weather tends to develop early next week. And as you go into your Tuesday, it will be cloudy with a few showers and thunderstorms with the high of 74, low of 63. Winds will be from the northeast at 6 miles per hour, chance rain 80%. And looks like the remainder of next week is also looking fairly unsettled. So come to think of, we've experienced far more dry. We've experienced far more days of dry. We've experienced tons of dry. We've experienced tons of dry days so far this fall. Looks like things are finally beginning to change. So expect a decent chance of showers and thunderstorms with highs in the low 70s, chance of rain 60%. That's for next Wednesday, the 19th. Expect a decent chance of showers and thunderstorms with highs in the low 70s, chance of rain 60%. Next Thursday, which is the 20th, expect another decent chance of showers and thunderstorms with highs in the low 70s, chance of rain 70%. Then for Friday, as we close next Friday, which is the 21st, as we close out next week, expect partly mostly cloudy skies with a few showers possible with highs in the upper 60s, chance of rain 40%. So, beginning Sunday, and this will likely last through the entirety of next week, there's at least a chance of showers and thunderstorms with a chance of rain. We're going to have highly decent rain chances. So it's a good thing that the state fair as of right now is going to go at least. State fair could. Of course, so if you're making plans on heading out to the state fair, looks like tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and looks like tomorrow, which is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday will be the days to do it, because Sunday things begin going downhill, just in time for the state fair to wrap up. So if you have not made your way out to the state fair yet, we're about approaching the final few days of it. Just be sure to get those plans set up and make your way out, because it all wraps up Sunday, and by the time the state fair wraps up, we start to see our rain chances increasing. So this should be incredibly good news. Now it looks like that we could be dealing with quite a bit of rain off and on, at least each day next week. This will likely carry us into next Friday, which is the 21st, to at least the end of the middle towards the end of next week. So we're going to be looking at quite a bit of rain, especially as getting to the start of next week. So we're going to be looking at quite a bit of rain with the next few days, but no need to worry about any rain now. So, of course, so the cold air that we've been dealing with the past few days, it's been unfortunate. It's making its way back up north. So that's going to be replaced by So we're going to be dealing with another warm up is on the way. We're reversing. We're going back to seeing above normal temperatures starting tomorrow. Now today we topped at that 70, so we're actually close to normal today, but we're going to go back well above normal starting tomorrow. Back well above normal. So each day we have highs. So it looks like over the next several days we will see. So temperatures will be above normal for the foreseeable future. So So now we actually here in Shreveport. Now the closer we got to freezing was Monday morning. So all parts of the area had experienced an area-wide frost. Some areas actually got close to freezing. So, but we officially have not dropped the freezing yet. It looks like growing season will continue since we have managed not to drop down the freeze. Since we have yet to manage to drop down the freezing, although we did have a freeze warning in effect. This I believe this was issued either Saturday or Sunday night, and which lasted through Monday morning. Yeah. So we factored in the wind chill this morning. It actually did not feel nearly as cold as it did yesterday. So now we were close to freezing early Monday morning, which was yesterday, as we got down to 34. Today we got down to 36. So it was still quite chilly, but not nearly as cold. But it looks like not nearly as cold as yesterday. Definitely the next few days. So I guess I can say this tip. So it looks like temporarily all the cold weather gear, like the coats, the coats, hats, gloves. You'll probably want to put that stuff away, and I guess and be prepared for our next big strong cold up. And I will have to keep you posted on when that arrives. But we're gonna shorts and t-shirts will be so it's time to get back to we go back to summer gear. Go back to shorts and t-shirts over the next several days, as we're going to be seeing well above normal temperatures. So tomorrow, which is Wednesday, our high is expected to reach 78. So expect a high temperature. So we should reach the upper 70s for high temperature for tomorrow, which is Wednesday. High of 78 for tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Then we'll top it at 80 for both Thursday and Friday. And then it gets even warmer as we go into the weekend for both Saturday and Sunday, with the high temperature of 81 expected for both days. I'll take this back. So tomorrow, which is Wednesday, expect the high temperature of 70. So it'll be of course tomorrow morning will be milder. It will be cool, but definitely not as chilly as it's been lately. So it will be much milder start to the day tomorrow. The only thing you may need is for tomorrow morning is maybe a light jacket, but otherwise. So we're going to be seeing temperatures reach. So tomorrow, as we're going to your Wednesday, expect temperatures to reach the upper 70s. So 78 for tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Then we're up to 80 for both Thursday and Friday. And of course, it gets even warmer as we go into Saturday, Sunday, and Monday with the high temperature of 81 expected each day for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Of course, and then by the time we go to your Tuesday, although we'll still remain above normal, we expect the high temperature to reach 74 by the time we go into your Tuesday, week from today. So each of the next several days, we're going to see well above normal temperatures for the remainder of this week. So no more temperatures hovering around freezing expected anytime soon. Rain chances. No rain expected for tomorrow or Thursday. So both tomorrow and Thursday are looking completely dry. Friday and Saturday, I may put in just a small, tiny rain chance. This is a 10%, a very limited rain chance. I say that both Friday and Saturday should both Friday and Saturday should also look dry. So if your plans including the state fair for this weekend, I will do it Saturday. And of course, those rain chances build up to a 50% for Sunday, which is the 16th. For that rain chance builds up to a 50% for Sunday. It gets even higher for Monday, up to 60%. And then for Tuesday, next Tuesday, which is the 18th, a week from today, it gets even much higher, up to an 80%. So it looks like the heaviest of the rain is likely going to happen for both Monday and Tuesday as we get into the start of next week. And expect rainfall totals to be anywhere between 1.5 inches to possibly up to, we could get as much as 2 inches between now and early next week. So it is needed. So it's been it's like it's barely even rained. It's barely even been raining much as of late. It's been a rather dry fall for us so far. A dry fall. And so far we've only gotten not much above 4 inches since the beginning of September. We've only gotten not much above 4 inches since the beginning of September. And we're going into these first 10 days of November with we actually did receive so far this month November, we actually did receive just a trace amount of rain. And it looks like once rain chances return on Sunday, we expect at least a chances of rain will remain in the forecast not only for Sunday, also through Monday and Tuesday. So Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday looks like towards the last part of next week, rain chances will continue. So grab those umbrellas. Grabbing umbrellas. But no need to worry with any rain right now. It looks like the last half of this weekend to the start of the weekend should be great dates ahead after the state fair if you folks haven't already. Excuse me. Now NFL Week 10 did wrap up last night when the Philadelphia Eagles took the 3-point with the Philadelphia Eagles took the victory over the Green Bay Packers with the final score of 10-7. NFL Week 11 begins Thursday night at 7:15 p.m. on Amazon. NFL Week 11 begins on Thursday night at 7:15 p.m. on Amazon, and that will be between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. That's between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. And of course, the New Orleans Saints have a bye as we head into Week 11. And so do the Indianapolis Colts. So the New Orleans Saints will have their week off. And here are some prime time, and of course, Sunday night at 7:20 p.m. on NBC, primetime games heading into Week 11. Sunday night football matchup at 7:20 p.m. on NBC will feature the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. Also, Monday night 7:15 p.m. on ABC will feature the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. The Dallas Cowboys return from their bye week to play against the Las Vegas Raiders next Monday night. And also, the LSU Tigers will be home to host the Arkansas Razor. Also, the LSU Tigers will be home to host the Arkansas Razorbacks this coming Saturday. It's an early day game at 11:45 a.m. So, LSU returns home this Saturday to host the Arkansas Razorbacks this coming Saturday, November 15th. And once again, I would like to thank and honor our veterans for who have proudly served our country. Remember to take time to take this day out to show salute to our heroes, to all our veterans on this day, and of course each day throughout the year. Well, this will wrap things up for me on this Tuesday night. Once again, this will wrap things up for me here on this Tuesday night, Veterans Day. Once again, my name is Felton Parker. I'm officially signing off here. You guys have a good night. Sleep peacefully. Take care of yourselves and each other. Most of all, remain blessed and stay safe. Thank you.